Alright, off to Puppeteer now.
To the magical theater of the strange and fantastic.
Yeah, just start a new game. Yeah, override it.
I'd like to remind everyone that scissors are sharp.
Scissors are sharp. Well, it depends on the scissors. I actually have some very dull ones.
Once upon a time, before everything went to rack and ruin,
Cutscene, I guess I take myself out for this.
ruled by a beautiful goddess. But then, Little Bear, for whom the moon goddess had shown nothing but love, stole two of his mistress's precious possessions: the black moonstone and a magic pair of scissors known as calibers. After declaring himself Moon Bear King, he invaded the goddess's castle, smashed the white moonstone to pieces.
Once upon a time, I once upon a now. This is my moon teams, so just get to the part where I sound good.
Right, yes, of course, of course. Wasn't everyone so very wowed when the moon goddess was obliterated? Wasn't it just great that the impressive Moon Bear King gave a piece of the white moonstone to each of his generals, screwing over the moon at large? Oh yes, the next 3 years was something special. Ah, yes. Now, where do I begin?
There's actually a very long extended cutscene for the opening sequence of the game.
And intent to keep it that way. So night after night he spirited away the souls of children and locked them inside wooden puppets who were doomed to defend Castle Grizzlestone. And while tonight was no exception, it would prove to be quite exceptional.
The poor dearie. Look, Yin Yang. Another day, another soul.
Poor indeed. You're as bad as the tyrant. How many of these children are you planning to parade off to certain mutilation before you realize you're wasting your time?
Why, one more, and then another after that. As many as it takes me to get my hands on calibers.
That's nice.
Meet our hapless hero, who's just blitzed back to life, firmly in the Moon Bear King's clutches.
Kutaro. Kutaro. Your soul was summoned here at my behest. Kutaro, will you be my friend? Pals to the bitter end.
I believe it's now time to come back in.
Another dunce who left his head in the Moon Bear King's belly.
Off with their head!
Listen, you're going to drop dead if you go without a head.
I love that
And
cat.
I'll be the one stuck with cleanup. Come on, let's find something else you can use. A substitute head.
Where is it at? Oh yeah, that's right. You control the cat with the right stick and he can actually search for stuff.
It's a head pot. This should do nicely. You're all set. Remember those head pots. They may be weird, but they flap around with lots of useful heads. But one little touch, and they'll drop their stash. You know, a new kid on the chopping block like you ought to have a couple of noggins at least. Can't take any chances.
So the main purpose of this game is to get as many heads as you can, and they each do different abilities.
There's another. See?
Skull
Just
head,
like
spider
I
head.
said.
Can't remember them all, but there's quite a few, actually.
What am I doing wrong? Am I not powerful enough?
Look out! Quick, pick up your now. This is extremely important. One false move, and those heads of yours will tumble right off your shoulders. If you don't grab them right away, their magic will fade and no more head. So remember, if you lose your head, pick it up post haste.
Now, like always, if there's any issues with the audio, too quiet, too loud, let me know, and I can always adjust it on the fly.
Moon sparkles. Here, I'll show you. Voila! These are moon sparkles. Collect 100, and you'll be able to magically come back to life, even if you do lose all your heads. Let's keep looking. There, the witch's bloomers.
Alright. Aha, so there was an issue with the chat. Twitch is twitching again. In that case, I'll pause the game really quick. See if we can find the problem. So my chat died, but the one on the dashboard was completely fine. Okay, that's Twitch for you. Just gonna open up a brand new version of the chat. And the first thing I see is about Final Fantasy XII. Alright. Hopefully I didn't miss too many questions. If you had any problems with the game. So I didn't really see anything new since I came back from my small break. It's like, y'all are sure quiet.
You want to stay alive. That Moon Bear King is always angry. Jehoshaphat! Oh, look there. You see that head symbol? Listen, every head has a little bit of magic to it. They react to places and objects that resemble them. Oh, why don't you just give it a try?
Normally I don't like puns like that,
First,
the meowgic,
choose the right head.
but for this cat, I'll let him slide. Now, one thing that's actually kind of cute with this game is that if you press down, that is your taunt, and you have different taunts for each character, or each
Use the
head.
head's magic.
Well, I'm trying to do that taunt. Oh, they want it to be under him.
Anyway, keep an eye out for
Yeah,
those
there's always
heads.
some sort of Twitch problem.
Anything could happen. Look at that.
Thankfully, it's not as bad as it was when I was doing the 5-day gamers thing. Because when I was doing that, it was like freezing every time I wasn't looking at the chat.
Darling, welcome. Please make yourself at home. Go and bring it to me.
I love the way they do this game too. Very nice and stylized. Well, not really stylized, but the art direction of it.
Fork. It's as wicked as the witch. Hey, I warned you.
Well, there's nothing I can do about that. Chase a fork!
Through that shimmering gateway to proceed to the back of the kitchen.
Make no mistake, Kuturo was not alone in his plight. The kitchen was already staffed by unfortunates whom the Moon Bear King had plucked from their beds.
Now, I don't really know what the point of saving those children are. I don't know if you get any bonuses. I know you get some bonuses for collecting all the stars. But not sure about the kids.
These children had been charged with keeping the Pickle King fed, and it was a miserably hopeless task. After all, his appetite was as vast and insatiable as his lust for power.
Careful. There's this thing about fire and puppets.
Yeah, puppets tend to
All
burn.
those moon sparkles. You don't want to toast yourself grabbing them.
Can you, like, turn that off? Thank you. Oh, God. No, turn it off. I need my head. I've lost my head. Literally, lost my head. I'm surprised I mean, considering all the things he does, what's the point of the story? Well, to get the scissors and then kill the whatever king. Ow. The Moon King, I think it is? Alright, I'm not gonna bother.
Imagine being one of these tykes
All right,
and
Crick.
spending dusk till dawn getting kneaded and grated, peeled and parboiled, marinated, melted, minced and mashed. Or, if they were lucky, just zested, followed by a light grape.
Ow. That just slammed me right on the head. A little violent, don't you think? I'm just a puppet. A little big planet.
I smell something delicious. The witch couldn't have made it. Oh, and that was my lunch. Oh, wait. There's a spark of magic in every head.
That's right, we're now a burger head.
Oh, try it on that sandwich.
Oh, you got all the stars.
Aha, there's that head symbol again.
I don't know what this is supposed to do. It's like, oh. We cloned ourselves into a real burger.
Change the world.
If only I could do that in real life.
Quite literally.
Actually, I got burgers downstairs. I was planning on eating during this live stream that didn't really seem to happen because my stomach's really turned inside out right now.
The witch, in case you're wondering, was a singularly screwy sorceress by the name of Esma Potts. You'd think someone that gifted with a cauldron would know a thing or two about cooking, and you'd be wrong.
So I don't know if that's going to boost me upwards into something or just flat out kill me. Oh, there was actually something up here. Okay, so it was worth it to ride it. Yeah, you don't really need to take much time on each of these levels. You can just speed right through them.
As for Kutero's catty companion, name of Yin Yang, he used to be the moon goddess's faithful feline. One might say his current mistress...
I already got a spider head. I don't need another one. I guess they put that there in case you lose one.
Watch out for the vegetables. In this kitchen, the cook is a cook, and the squash are out to squeeze.
No, not my burger! My burger! It was a juicy burger, too. Yeah, come on, come eat a pepper. And actually swallow, too. Kidding. Don't want you to end up suffering, too. I'd actually rather you not eat one. They're, we'll get someone else to eat them, but not you. Can I go down here? You can't, you know? I could go beneath the tables in the last little area. Why can't I now this time? I just lost my head, didn't I? I went into the next area too soon, yeah. I lost my burger, no!
So you can get lost.
I could've used my burger against her. She's a cook.
Yin Yang, open the windows. I'm roasting a
Can I search her? No, I probably don't want to search her. Don't want to know what she has.
1, 2, 3. What do you think? Meowed by my cat-like reflexes?
Yes.
Where is the moon goddess? I demand to know where you have taken her. Unhand me, you louts! How dare you!
That peppy princess ought to pipe down. Are you the new boy? I suppose you want me to get your soul back so you can retire.
Welcome back, EDF. You done with Guardians of the Galaxy?
Not until
Like the movie?
you march those wooden legs up to the Moon Bear King's throne room and fetch me his magic scissors. You can do it. After all, you are a very
I feel like I'm in the audience of this puppet show.
Deja Mew. How many very special boys are we up to now?
Yin Yang. You can keep it company.
Whoop-de-doo.
Wait, there's probably boys in there. She's hiding all the boys. That's probably not.
Be fun.
Let's get Chris Hansen away from here. Let's flee!
Welcome to the Tower of Tribulations. But don't let a cheerful name see. You never know.
Oh, sweet, we got a bat head.
Might be hiding. Head pods, dreadnoughts, parking lots. Check everywhere. They don't say get your head out of the gutter for nothing.
If I'm not mistaken, on some of these areas, if you have the right head, you can access a secret area. I'm sure that the one on this one requires you to have the spider head. So I don't really want to lose that. Hey, there's my burger again. What did I give up for my burger? I gave up the spider, didn't I? Didn't mean to do that. I wanted to keep the spider. You mostly just missed my suffering of the ghost pepper. In fact, I'm still suffering a bit. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? I wanted to keep a bat. Damn it, I just did... What? I got 2 bats now. Well, it's kind of a cute spider. Never thought I'd say those words. Kind of a cute spider.
We have a spherical situation. Duck for your life before we get bowled over. Hey, still in one piece?
Yeah, I think this is the area where you need the spider head. There we go, secret area. Okay, now her, she's not a cute spider. That is creepy as hell.
Kutaro had been snatched away by an enormous arachnid. But why didn't he end up as dinner? Perhaps the spider mistook Kutaro for one of her 10,000 children. Hard to keep track of all those little darlings, even with 8 eyes.
It's a game about spiders, apparently. You got spider bonus games, spider masks, cute little spiders that go around your head. No! Damn it. I thought I could make that jump. You only get 1 attempt at that, don't you? Oh well. I tried. Oh wait, that was another kid.
Magnificent, Kutaro. There's the entrance to the throne room. No one has ever made it this far.
Stop this madness! I command you in the name of the sun!
It's Boogie!
Oh my god!
It even sounds a little like
crazy.
Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Do you know who I am? Dad's gonna have a supernova!
Wait, sire. What if she's right? The sun does have a burning temper.
Ha! What can he do? I've got his precious daughter.
Well, of course you do, sire. And even if you didn't,
What a
your
cute little
majesticalness
kitty.
is more than enough to eclipse the
Sir, I've prepared a very special room for you, my dear princess. So please, I insist,
take a long rest.
That's a lot of locks.
What luck! He's left Calibras unattended for once. Kutaro, you are one lucky person.
Yes, there's our scissors.
There before our
You'd think that the scissors could
towered
actually
the
cut the
most
rope they're
impressive
tied up
pair of
with.
Scissors you've ever seen. The legendary Calibras. But Calibras was bound fast by vile vines, the twisted offspring of the Moon Bear King's twisted magic.
Kutaro, meet Calibras. Calibras is a cut above your average scissors. He used to serve the Moon Goddess.
Step forward, boy, and take your destiny in hand.
So really all it took was just simply touching the scissors.
Now that's
kind of a crappy security system.
And honor. Don't you see? Calibras has chosen you.
And so Kutaro's fortunes were starting to look up. After all, he was now the proud owner of a pair of enchanted scissors. Still, it wasn't all good luck. Remember, Calibras belonged
I have the power! Now I'm gonna run with these scissors!
And the boy's first challenge was to extricate himself from the booby trap he'd just set off.
Rats. Now this is a fine mess.
It is a little bit slow to cut,
Better
though.
There. That's the ticket.
Whoops. Can you put me back up there for a second?
Nicely done, Kutaro.
You actually have Alien Spidey on Steam.
We'll be out of here in no time.
Oh, he's not a kid, he's a puppet. He's allowed to run with scissors.
Yes, you know what to do.
Oh, there's actually something I can break right there, isn't there? Oh, no, I can't actually reach that, that cauldron yet.
Scissor
Probably the next one.
Like a true wizard.
But I can see it. Is this the monkey head? No, it's a burger head. I know there's a monkey head. There's also a banana head.
See? Take good care of Calibras, and Calibras will take care of you.
You're free!
Nice. Don't stop now, or the breeze will catch us.
Well, if he cut his strings, then he'd be a real boy! Oh boy! That sounds more like Mickey Mouse.
Who dares
Oh,
lay
boy.
hand on my property? My traps! How did you get out? Wait, how did you get in?
Can I, like, catch you already?
You wretch!
Come here.
What have you done to through my throat?
Look like a teddy bear.
Guards! Apprehend that thief!
What the hell are those?
Deftly and darkly, the grubs descended.
Those don't
upon
look like any
Shaggy.
puppets I've ever seen.
But locked within each of them was the soul of a child, just as scared as him.
You see
Cut their
that?
life force.
That's it. Very heroic.
I just killed him. I just killed a puppet.
Your head clean off your shoulders!
I mean, that's their life force balloon that I just
And
ripped away
you'll
from
be
them.
grabbified, just like the rest of these poor
That is so sad.
Guards! I want
So dark,
that
too.
sticky-fingered scoundrel's head! Guards? Guards! I'll do it myself.
You'll do it yourself, so you'll send a flying carpet after me.
Reaver. Of all the Moonbear King's nightmarish magical creations,
Can I, like, put out the fire with the
was
cat?
Some of the
Nope.
nastiest.
One of the great things about this game is the fact that, well, I mean, I guess you could technically die, but it's very hard to die. Especially considering the fact that you can grab your head back as soon as you lose it.
This was Kutero's first ever real dose of fear. But to escape the Weaver, those fears would need to be conquered.
That's not how you... Never mind. This is why you don't give kids scissors. They will cut up your carpet.
As the clash grew even clashier...
Even
the boy
clashier,
slipped,
really? You're gonna use that as a
sliced
word?
and sundered with the cold realization his life counted on it.
Ah, we got plenty of stars. Oh, the life force.
Success! The Fell Weaver was no more.
So this is what the flying carpet was doing after Aladdin.
Firmly in hand, Kuturo had taken the first step of his grand adventure.
I knew he'd always turn to a life of crime.
Unfortunately,
I mean, the
next
carpet was an
step had
asshole in
taken
Aladdin.
long, as the Savage King was hot on our heroes.
Tiger!
Yes, sire.
Where did that whelp go?
Well, he can't have gotten far, sire. He has such tiny legs. I imagine he's right around the corner.
I don't want him around the corner. I want him cornered! Find that thief, or I'll find someone who can!
Please, sire, your blood pressure. I'll take care of it. Would you like a back rub?
Yeah, the Infinity Gauntlet, or Infinity Gauntlet's gonna be used in, I think, Avengers 3.
Bravo.
Which is what,
Kuturo.
2019 and
None of the others
2020?
ever made it half as far. This will be music to the witch's ears. Oh, man up, would you please? Would you prefer the grubs find you and the Moon Bear King yanks your limbs off?
And with that, Act 1 is now complete. Fairly quick, actually.